got a check engine light, pulled the code. Got a 1000, 101, whatever you want to do. Camshaft position. We don't need to pay attention to this, just a battery voltage for one of the wheels, you know, the pressure sensor. So let's take a look at what we got going on. So the sensor's over here. It's probably not a bad sensor because the sensor's doing what it's supposed to do, tell me there's a problem. So what I'm going to do is take this rubber cap off here, stick a screwdriver in there, pull that out, kind of see already. Can move this up out of the way. There you go, lay it there. Yep. See, there's oil in there. That's what says they're setting the code. So we're going to have to take this cover off and replace the seals and gaskets and stuff in there. Replace that cover. So I got my parts here. Cover assembly. And what the little part number is on there. And another little cover from the top there. So basically, to get at this, to repair it, I unplugged it in the top there. This is one of the motor mounts. So I'm going to have to take this motor mount off. These, and I could probably just do this one that mounts down here. Get this bracket off. Put something under the motor to lift it, so I can get it to this cover. So I took the whole undercover off. You probably don't need to do that. You probably leave the front part of the undercover and just take, you know, area here off. But I want to see the oil pan because I'm going to use this jack and this piece of wood. I'm going to get this piece of wood under the whole pan here. It's kind of, you know, centered on there when it's on the ground. So that way I can lift up the motor once I take that motor mount off. So I get the jack under there to the motor. I don't have any pressure on it yet. I have it just up to it and then a little bit just to hold it. And I gotta take all these out. These are 17 millimeter. So I'm gonna pop all these off. So I got all those off. I can lift this mount up out of the way. And now I got this piece here. Alright, so I was looking around. It's like I'm gonna have to take this off. And to make that easier, I'm going to take this mount off, and to get to all the bolts on this mount, I'm going to move this. This is two 10 millimeters, one here, one there, and just move that out of the way, and move this out of the way, and it'll make it much more easier to get to that. Bottom one, so I got, just move this over. You don't have to disconnect hoses, just move it over. I can move this to its side. Now I can get to this cover a whole lot easier. Get it out of the way to get to this. So now I'm gonna get my get this off here. Alright, so I got this was, you know, this piece here. So you got two screws there. You got one hidden in there. These were all 14, except for this one was a 12 millimeters. But now I got plenty of room to get to this and take it off, which these ones should be 12. These ones are 10. 10 millimeters for these ones going around. I might use a tool to do that. See the oil dripping down there. shouldn't be in there. Here, I'm going to clean all this up. My brake cleaner here. See the oil still coming out. And clean this all, spray it all. I'm going to spray it with air too to get it out. And I'm going to do that a few times until I get all the oil out of it. Alright, so I got it all cleaned up. Now we can put it back together. This is a new piece. Cover. And I also got a new plug for it. And after I get all this stuff back together the same way you took it out, I'll do the codes and clear them and then run it and make sure that it doesn't come back. So, got it all back together. Make sure you plug it back in. And now I'm gonna let it run for a minute. And I'm gonna clear the codes. Then let it run for a minute. And then make sure the code doesn't come back, and it should be all good there. I've been letting it run for a little bit. No engine light would come on right down here. So I think we're good. I think the problem's fixed. Get the car back to the customer. Actually, it's going to go back to him a little bit early. He was expecting tomorrow, so he gets it today.